The route for the Register's annual bike ride across Iowa was announced on Saturday. And for the first time since 1999, Waverly is on the route as an overnight town. Emily Neuendorf from the Waverly Chamber of Commerce is here now to talk with us about what goes into hosting RAGBRAI. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So can you kind of tell us why Waverly wanted to host the event this year?
Sure. We actually want to host the event every year. Of course, the amount of work it takes will prohibit us from doing that. But we apply every year. And so we've applied every year since 1999, and this was our lucky year.
So what did that process of applying consist of?
Sure. So the Chamber of Commerce sort of coordinates the application for the city of Waverly. And so there's a lot of paperwork that needs to be filled out, information about your city's amenities. And they also expect a lot of support letters from places like Wartburg College, our chief of police, large and small businesses. And so we coordinated that entire effort and got that packet to Des Moines in August.
So there's just going to be, a couple extra thousand people coming to town.
Yeah, 15,000 people.
Yeah.
That'll more than double our population for 24 hours.
So what's that going to do to, businesses and people of Waverly?
It's going to be huge on so many levels. So first of all, it is an incredible opportunity for us to market our awesome community, right? To get not just 15,000 people in our city limits, but much of the world kind of watches RAGBRAI, right, with the advertising beforehand and during. And so it's just a really excellent opportunity to just really promote Waverly.
Great. And so how much extra profit do you think businesses are expecting to make?
RAGBRAI kind of helps, they've done a lot of economic studies after other RAGBRAI events, and they'll estimate your area could feel a $3.5 to $4 million worth of economic impact from that alone. I mean, and that is everything, shopping in our stores, eating in our restaurants, different organizations are going to be fundraising throughout that time and coming together in different ways. It's just, it'll hit everybody in a very positive way.
And have you talked to residents in Waverly? How are they responding to this?
We announced it on Facebook right after RAGBRAI announced it, and I think that post probably had the most likes and shares and reach out of anything that we've ever posted. And so people are starting to get the word, just sort of that grassroots social media marketing way, and it's a very positive response.
So do you have like a RAGBRAI committee? Do you meet and?
Yeah, so the fun began already. So on Sunday we received a 26-page packet to help us start preparing. RAGBRAI staff will be here next Wednesday for their first meeting with us, and they come back every 2 weeks to help us. And so our first step is to set up an advisory committee and then an executive committee, and that executive committee will oversee 19 different subcommittees. And so the work to build all of that is happening now.
So far, what has kind of been discussed in steps to preparing for the event?
Yep. Chamber staff has met with city staff to talk about who would be some great people in the city to be on that advisory team who can really cross the limits of all the different constituents in Waverly and bring the right people together. And so we've had a lot of those talks already.
So what have these past couple of days kind of been like for you?
Pretty crazy. Our phone's been ringing off the hook with music, with people interested in entertainment, with food vendors, with people interested in volunteering, and of course we've had a lot of media reach out to us too, which has been really nice for us.
And so has a theme been discussed for RAGBRAI yet?
A theme has been discussed, but I'm not gonna share it just yet because we want that advisory committee to weigh in on it and make sure that they're happy with it as well.
Sounds good. That's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. This will be the 42nd year for RAGBRAI. The ride is scheduled to begin July 20th through the 26th and will arrive in Waverly on July 24th.